Hello, and welcome back to the Rod Squad. This is actually our weekend leading into spring break, and I've got lots to do in the kitchen. So I will make sure and take y'all along for all the kitchen fun and maybe a little spring break fun as well. I started off by making breakfast, and I made this banana walnut baked oatmeal. I've been making baked oatmeal for many years, but this was a new recipe, and it was the best baked oatmeal I think we've ever eaten. It was absolutely delicious. And actually, while I was baking that, I got started on making the homemade yogurt. If you saw my last Aldi haul, you saw that I found these on a really good sale price, and I have gotten out of the habit of making our own yogurt, so I went ahead and got 2 of these to make a full gallon of yogurt. If you have an Instant Pot, making yogurt is incredibly easy. I have a video all about that, and it is a very cost-effective way to make a lot of yogurt for a great price. Then I got started on refreshing my kombucha. I've got a whole video about kombucha coming up as well. So I'm getting it ready for a second ferment, and then going to need to feed my SCOBY again with some fresh black tea. So that's what I'm doing here. We went to a thrift store yesterday. It was half off of everything. So this was 50 cents for this really pretty puzzle. I think we got 3 puzzles total. Another thrift store find, we've got this game called Ruckus. It has been super fun. What I love about it is we do play it as per the instructions, but they've also created like multiple games. They've been playing Goldfish, they were playing matching, and I think they've made up quite a few games of creativity, so that's pretty fun to watch. Okay, I've got my yeast blooming over there. I got just like a minute left, so I went ahead and started on some of our homemade chocolate granola. I need to rewrite this card. It's got some water splatter stains, but I doubled it, so I did 8 cups of oats, and so far I've done 2 cups of almonds, and I'm about to blend up with the food processor some pumpkin seeds and Brazil nuts and add that on in there. Okay, I'm a little behind schedule because I need this bowl for my bread, and it is ready to go in there to rise. So here's our mountain of granola. This is also like a, I don't know, a quadruple batch or something. Typically, like the recipe would have said for me to put this on 2 pans, but I've just been making it on 1 pan, and it's really been fine. So I do try to get it out and stir it around a little bit through, but this is like 8 cups of oats. It's quite a lot of granola. Gonna go into the oven at 350 for about 20 minutes. And we mustn't forget to top with some yummy chocolate chips. All right, we've got the oil and salt added to our yeast mixture. Now it's time to add some flour and get it kneading with our dough hook. Okay, I got my bowl cleaned. I got my dough in there. I'm gonna cover it with some saran wrap and let it rise for about an hour. I'm gonna get all these dirty dishes going in the sink. We have cooled our milk back down to 110 degrees after bringing it up to 180. So I'm using this starter here, just the Aldi brand whole milk yogurt. Plain, it's organic, has live active cultures. So for my 1 gallon of milk, I'm adding a heaping 1/4 of a cup. And I am just gonna whisk this around, put the lid on, put it on the yogurt setting for 8 to 10 hours. Okay, here is our huge bowl of dough. In my 3 loaf pans, I just wipe them down with some olive oil. So I'm gonna lay this out on the counter and cut it up and shape my loaves. Having a bin scraper is pretty handy. I found this one at the Dollar Tree, so it doesn't need to be super expensive, but it is a very useful tool when making bread.
Whoa, that's really sticky.
Yeah.
Mommy, you
all of
need
that
a
there.
passport.
And I want
JJ loves
all of that over here. So I usually try to get it where it's a little bit more dough, not too much. Those little creases and stuff, I have found that they don't really make a big difference. That one has kind of a weird crease, but maybe I'll mash that in. I'm gonna roll it one more time. I feel like that crease was a little strange.
It was?
Ugh, okay. Yeah, just a little bit. There we go. Just shape it on up however you like it. Bench scrape it. Little baby, my little dough balls. Plop it on in. There we go. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna get my saran wrap and cover that over. We found a lizard. We're not gonna keep it too long though, right? I do love being in the kitchen, but I also love when I can just head outside with the kids and just hang out. It has been so beautiful here in Texas, and I just love finding fun nature things. Okay, wow, these are very risen. I'm assuming because it is very warm. Well, it's getting warmer here in Texas. This is rising very much so. And it looks like I didn't put quite enough oil on my saran wrap, but it will not be the end of the world. Look at those beauties. Okay, they're going into a 350-degree oven for about 20 to 25 minutes. My food prep is done for today, so I'm gonna get started on these dishes. And we just put up our trampoline, so I love having this view of them. Thank y'all so much for spending the day with me in the kitchen. Let me know where you're from down in the comments. Why are you here? Where are you at in your health journey? I'm so glad that you join us along the way. Until I see you guys next time, have a very blessed day.